folks, another episode here with Growing Everything Green. Today I have another excellent video for you guys. So you guys definitely don't want to miss out on this one, folks. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go subscribe to the channel. Go hit that bell for notifications. That way you're informed every time I post a new video. Well, folks, right here with Growing Everything Green, you guys know I like to brew my compost teas to give my garden a beautiful source of life. That's one of my key elements here in my garden that I provide to all my plants here. This fine compost tea that we're gonna brew here today. As you guys already know, I like to start my foundation with an excellent purification system, folks. Boogie Brew is a really excellent purification system. It is a charcoal cocoa core filter, you guys, and this filter right here, man, completely eliminates any bad toxins, any bad debris that could be in your local water source. As you guys already know, I do like to use my local water source, and we love incorporating Boogie Brew into our system. This specific filter right here, folks, this is going to be Boogie Blue Basic. So this is the most basic one they have on their website. They have a completely whole bunch of different purification systems that they provide, and they also are a large provider to compost teas, folks. As you guys already know, here with Growing Everything Green, I like to make my own, but if you guys don't like to struggle at all, you guys could always go with these compost teas provided by Boogie Brew. I am not sponsored at all whatsoever. Have tried their tea once, you guys, and it was a little bit too early for me to notice any difference. But I know their purification systems are really excellent. I highly recommend them, folks. Alright, you guys, let's get right into this video. Well, as you guys can see right here today, we have rock phosphorus, our fish bone meal, our langibonite, but we're not going to use that right now, folks. We have our crab meal, our Dolomite Lime, and our fish meal. And this is all we're gonna need for this awesome recipe I'm making today, you guys. This is gonna be super beneficial to your garden. It's gonna kickstart everything, and it's just gonna give it the perfect nutrition it needs, and it's just gonna make your soil thrive. And happy soil means happy plants. You guys already know that, folks. Well, let's get started here. In this case, folks, we're going to be using our scoops, you guys. And you know what? Besides all these things right here, I am going to be using my neem seed meal, you guys. We want to take advantage of this situation right now to get rid of any ground-dwelling pests. Of our neem seed meal, we are going to use half a cup, okay? I do love using these dry amendments provided by Down Earth. Working really well for me and giving me excellent results without causing any bad symptoms in my plants, folks. So if you follow these step-by-step procedures, you'll be off to a great start. Well, as you guys can see, it's gonna be half a scoop, okay, of our neem meal. You guys are welcome to try other brands, but I am not gonna recommend it because I have not tried many other brands, okay, folks? Sticking with what I know. Okay, our fish meal, folks. We have our fish meal here, as you guys can see. Fish meal, we're gonna use a 1/4 cup for this in particular recipe, folks. Okay. Let's get this fish meal open and ready. I can't stop telling you guys how beneficial all these compost teas are going to be to your garden, folks. You're really going to be a star. And if you follow my step-by-step procedure, you're going to be off to a really good start yourself, folks. Well, let's get a 1/4 scoop of our fish meal. Okay, and it goes. All right, folks. Besides this, we're going to use our fish bone meal. Okay, let's pop this guy open. Yeah, folks, I really encourage you to go subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Go hit that bell for notifications. That way you're informed every time I post a new video. Right here with Growing Everything Green, I like to grow a little bit of everything. And I love showing you guys all my procedures that actually work for me, okay? Okay, our fish bone meal, folks. We're gonna also use a 1/4 cup. Okay, in it goes. Put it off to the side. Then our Dolomite Lime, folks. This is gonna be our next ingredient that we have here prepared. Okay. Dolomite Lime, folks. Okay, so there's a 1/4 cup. I'm gonna be using probably half of that 1/4 cup, folks. Okay, as you guys can see, and I have a 5-gallon bucket down below me. That's where I'm actually pouring everything in, folks. Okay, now that we have all these excellent ingredients incorporated into our compost tea, we're gonna move on to the rock phosphorus, guys. As you guys can see, we're gonna be using our rock phosphorus by down to earth, you guys. What an excellent product, folks. Provide just the perfect amount of calcium and phosphorus at the same time, you guys. Okay, our rock phosphorus, you guys. I'm also going to be using about half of this 1/4 cup, folks. Okay, as you guys can see, pour it in. Use a little bit of our Dolomite Lime. Use about a 1/4 cup of this stuff, folks. But man, the results are super amazing, folks. I really encourage you to go compost tea. If you haven't yet, go get yourself all these equipments, all these materials. They're gonna be so useful to you. Like I said, you guys are welcome to try various different types of brands. But for my personal opinion and from what I have tried, Down to Earth has been the best one yet, folks. Haven't tried too many, but I have tried another, say at least 2 brands of natural meals, because this is what it is. Okay, now our crab meal, folks. We're gonna move back up to the put a whole half cup of this stuff, you guys. Okay. Crab meal, half of a cup, okay, folks? Okay. Awesome. Now that we have all of our ingredients incorporated in here, one last thing that's really gonna activate this compost tea that we're making today. Gonna be our molasses, folks. I usually recommend 1 teaspoon per gallon, folks. Okay, right here it looks like I have maybe 3 to 4 teaspoons, folks. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pour all this in. I definitely have to say it is a lot easier to work with right now in this time of year than the winter time, folks. So that is the benefit to working with molasses at this time of year. But the main key factor about this molasses, it's really gonna activate all these micronutrients that are gonna come to life, folks. Once we start incorporating our purified water, we're really gonna see some results. Well, folks, that's all the ingredients here. Let's move back to our clean water source. Well, as you guys already know, I always like to start here with the clean purification system, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Remember, folks, if you guys want to use that filter, go to www.boogiebrew.com. That's www.boogieBrew.com, folks. I always encourage you guys to use a clean purification system. I do have different types of methods here. I do have another inline filter that I created myself. Well, not so much the filter, folks. The filter was manufactured, but I got it for a fraction of the price of this filter. That filter actually cost me on eBay. Got them 2 for $12, folks. And this typically does filter right here does run you about $30 to $35. But don't get discouraged. If you want to use this filter, go ahead, folks. Really, really good filter. Highly recommend it. My filter, I did have to a little bit manufacture it a bit, but at the end of the day, it turned out amazing, you guys. And now I'm saving money every time I buy a filter. Well, as you guys already know, we already have all of our ingredients here in the bucket. I already poured a little bit of water, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill this whole 5-gallon bucket up, folks. I really appreciate everybody who has been subscribing to the channel, showing support on here, leaving those positive comments and giving me those big thumbs ups. It really shows me your guys' support as well. And like I said, that's what I'm here for, to show you guys all my procedures and all my steps that I like to incorporate into my garden here, folks. Well, as you guys can see, we're right here enjoying this beautiful day. It is very hot today, folks. It is like 110 degrees, but it is that time of year where I have to show my plants a little bit of love and get them to those perfect stages. And that's exactly what we're incorporating today here with these awesome teas that we're brewing. We're really promoting excellent growth and astonishing plants, whatever it could be, folks. It could be herbs, spices, fruits, vegetables, and of course cannabis, folks. This is an overall tea that you could feed to all your plants. So you can make this in bulk, and you could actually direct feed it into your system, or you could actually dilute it if you want to and brew it for another 30 to an hour, just to make sure you get all those ingredients really incorporated in a separate bucket, folks. And I really encourage you to go get all this equipment. It's really gonna show you guys positive outcome on your whole system, folks. Alright, let's move on to the next step, folks. Alright, folks, time to start incorporating our air stones. Well, that's pretty much it, folks. We're gonna come back in 24 hours, 24 to 42 hours, but with this type of heat, it's definitely gonna brew a whole lot faster, folks. Catch you guys in 24 hours. Today is day 2, about 24 hours, folks, and our tea is finally finished. So at this point right here, folks, we could definitely transfer this into another 5-gallon bucket and split it off and go ahead and brew it for another hour, and we'll have twice the amount of this beautiful compost tea, folks. And it's gonna work very well. I really encourage you guys to start composting. Man, the results are amazing, folks. Well, that's gonna be pretty much it for today. Remember, folks, to go like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications, that way you're informed every time I post a new video. Thank you very much for watching here with Growing Everything Green. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.